Hi, my name is Matikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want us to talk about Ubongani Dance, the way he's so smart, guys. Wow. The way Mugai is so smart. Wow, Sananam. So something very strange happened in court once again. Okay, before the drama that unfolded and that had the court adjourning early, Ubongani Dance, maybe some people did not catch on this or they almost missed it. I don't know. In the middle of the proceedings in the Senzo Mera trial, a question was raised about records from Valeria police station by Bongani Ndanzi, accused number 2. On the surface, it sounded like routine requests, but when you listen carefully, the situation became extremely uncomfortable, okay? Because earlier in the testimony, the explanation given was very clear. Those records were lost during COVID period, gone, unavailable, no longer in existence. That was the explanation placed before the court. Fine. But now, suddenly, the discussion has changed. Now, there is a talk about going back to get those same records. Kanjani manje ubongana ka-understand Bible? What you mean? What you mean that you're gonna go back and take those same records? Where? Who's gonna write them? You said they are missing because of COVID. And this is where legal observers immediately start asking a very serious question, Kesan. If the documents were declared lost, where exactly are they going to come from now? That was questioned by Bongani Ndanzi. He's not a legal anything, but other people also are asking that question. Because in a criminal trial, evidence cannot simply appear out of thin air. Every document must have a chain of custody. It must be clear where it was kept, who handled it, when it was discovered, and why it was previously declared missing. If a register was truly lost during COVID, then its sudden appearance later would raise serious concerns. That is why Bongani was like, what do you mean now? Didn't you say these things were missing? What are you talking about now? That's why he's questioning now. He's questioning it ngakhona. Do you understand? And that is exactly kind of an issue the defense lawyers watch for. That is the exact kind of issue a defense lawyer watch for. Because when inconsistencies appear around evidence, they don't need to prove anything. They only need to show reasonable doubt. But something else interesting also happened in that courtroom. For those who were not watching closely, the reaction of the presiding judge, Rata Mokgatleng, did not go unnoticed. Small reactions, subtle expressions, moments where the courtroom energy suddenly shifted. Experienced courtroom watchers know something important about long murder trials. Judges rarely show their thinking openly, but when contradictions appear in testimony, they noticed and they remember because credibility becomes everything. If a witness says a document is lost and data suggests it can still be produced, well, that is worthy of a judge to notice. But it gets even worse when the state prosecutor says, no, we can't disclose that information. There's no discovery for that because it was lost. My goodness. You come back now as a state prosecutor with that inconsistency, which is going to become part of the record and say, we actually will bring that certain document. Njani? And the record is what ultimately decides the case. Meanwhile, something else unusual happened in the courtroom. There were more people in the courtroom than usual. They were there to observe the proceedings. Observers, listeners, even students, perhaps, whatever they were. It was a court full of people. It almost looked like as if they were busy spreading something important. I don't know. But now coming back to the real issue, the real question now is this: will those missing records ever appear? And if they do, will the court believe them? Because in a trial where every detail is scrutinized, even a single contradiction about evidence can echo all the way to the final judgment. And sometimes the smallest moment in court becomes the moment everyone talks about later. Because right now, we were left wondering, what does he mean he's going to bring those registers, as I said, Valerie, those OB entries? Where is he going to get them? Where is he going to get them? Because what do you mean? What do you mean, sir? Do you understand? So, Judge Rachamu, what is he going to do with this case, guys? What is he going to do with all these things that are happening here? Sorry, guys. I just noticed what deceiver ngathi ngikrwelekile. Hayibo. But again, time will tell, guys, ukuthi kuzoyenzekalani. I'm glad that Ubongani is very smart, is very attentive, is patient, is paying attention to things, and is exposing the state case. And if Baloyi akakho careful, by the time he is done with Ubongani Ntanzi, uzobe enqunu. Uzobe enqunu. Babe ndinguye mna ngendiyistopha yonke le nto. Ubongani Ntanzi is not here to play with uBaloyi. Uzomshiya enqunu. Ubongani Ntanzi is gunning for Baloyi to leave him stripped naked there during the people. Because every opportunity Ubongani finds, he exposes Baloyi, he humiliates Baloyi, he embarrasses Baloyi. Every opportunity in that courtroom, Ubongani Ntanzi, he does not miss any opportunity. He takes every opportunity that comes to embarrass Baloyi. And I'm here for it. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. Because this is the same Baloyi that undermines Ntanzi. He looks Ubaloyi, one of the other mistakes that he has ever done in this case was to undermine the defense team. From the defense team, it was sorry, guys, I'm tired. It was the defense team. He was undermining them, guys. You saw this. And then from that, he was undermining the accused. I think I accused. Oh, buka manje kwenzekalani. What are your thoughts when it comes to Bongani Ntanzi and his smarty pants self? Do you think Bongani Ntanzi is doing great, or do you think Bongani Ntanzi is just doing well, doing good? When you look at or listen to Bongani Ntanzi, what comes to mind? Because now I'm so impressed. I am so impressed with Ntanzi. I do not want to even lie. I don't care who says what. Let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. And I want to see you commenting and telling me, Uguti, you are proud of Ubongani Ntanzi. Because personally, I'm so proud of him. I don't want to even lie. I'm so proud of him. I'll see you on our next video. Kindly, please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment. And most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you'll be supporting this channel financially and in numbers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Bye-bye.